going to bring in the victorious head coach, Ian Watson. Before kick-off, you said that you hadn't given Old Trafford any thought. Well, you're through to the grand final, so you better start thinking about Old Trafford.
Yeah, we will do straight after this one. It's a massive achievement for the club, everything we've kind of been through over the last few years. I'm absolutely delighted for all the players. There's some guys in there who've been in big clubs and they've missed out on the big final, so they're going to get to sample it now.
I just asked your captain what you have brought to this club, and he said pride. Talk about the pride that you're feeling for your players right now.
Oh, I'm just made up for him. Like I said, there's a lot of players who've been moved on from other clubs from there, who kind of were at Wigan or Warrington or other clubs, and potentially people thought that was them done and that they might not ever get to a grand final.
The misfits, I think they're being called, aren't they?
I know, yeah. I know there's been a little bit of thing about him being disrespectful in the press just recently. But listen, the guys deserve everything they've got. And like I say, they've one more game to go now. We've got to go and play against Saints. It's not just about getting there now. We've got to go there and really turn it on.
Absolutely. A week tomorrow, Old Trafford, St Helens. What are your first thoughts?
Just amazing. I just can't be proud of the group. Our backroom staff, we've got people in there. I mean, we've got Sarah over there who's in tears. She was with us in the £1 million game. It means a lot to people within the club. They've never had this before, never been able to sample it, but they're going to be able to go to the top table and really see what we can achieve.
Ian, you've been in charge of this team for the last 4 years. When you go back to that £1 million game, you won it, you survived. The following year, you got denied the Challenge Cup final. Then the year after that, last year, you were again battling to survive. This year, you are going to Old Trafford.
Yeah, no, it's amazing when you think back in the story of it and the adversity we faced as well, with having like people like Marwan involved and losing Marwan. We ended up being in a £1 million game because, not really for our own doing, we would have been a top 8 team that year, and the boys couldn't get over that at the time, but we managed to get through that. The year after was a lot stronger for it, and then again we had to rebuild the club, and then this year again, well, the back end of last year we had to really rebuild it, and we got people like Jacko and Joey over, but everyone's bought into what we spoke about the hard work and a work ethic to just not let each other down and have each other's back.
Well, Ian, go and celebrate with your players. Congratulations.
And thank you very much.
We're going to bring in Adrian Lamb.